I guarantee these three fighters are not going to lose Saturday at UFC Vancouver. Reinier De Ridder is taking on Brendan Allen, and in today's video, I'm going to give you my 3 most confident picks for the entire card. These are 3 fighters that I am putting my heart and soul into. They're not losing, and I'm willing to die on that hill. Let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. First fighter, we're going to the Danny Barlow versus Jordan Santos fight. I need everybody watching this video, put your left hand to God and ride with Danny Barlow. This is a mismatch, man. The UFC is making a mistake here. Danny Barlow is levels ahead of Jordan Santos. And I said this in my full card predictions video. Jordan Santos is like the most mid fighter in the entire UFC. He's not great at anything. He's not terrible at anything. He's just right in the middle, man. And Danny Barlow is a level above that. We've seen this dude spark people bad. He's shown that he's a level above the bottom feeders. And people want to frown on Danny Barlow because he lost to Sam Patterson. Sam Patterson has proven he is a dog. That's not a bad loss at all for Danny Barlow. Danny Barlow is going to get a knockout here. I'm certain of it. It's a lock. I know nobody likes to say that. Danny Barlow KO. It's a lock, man. Now, small disclaimer. Danny Barlow will have his hands at his waist and leave his face open to be punched. Not the greatest base for MMA. We've seen a lot of people get flatlined doing that, but Jordan Santos is not that guy. Give me Danny Barlow. He's winning by KO. It's a lock. You have to trust me here. Now, let's move on to the second guaranteed winner at UFC Vancouver. We're going to go to the Aszmat Bukay taking on Yuri Belgari fight. And I've seen a lot of people on Twitter picking the opposite side of me here. Do not fall for the Belgari hype. Don't do it. I know he's tall. I know he fought Alex Pereira. I know he now trains with Alex Pereira. Hey, newsflash. He's not Alex Pereira. This guy is a wannabe, and he's not ready for a guy like Aszmat Bukay. This is a mismatch. And here's the thing. I think Belgari is a fun prospect. The UFC could not have given him a worse matchup to start his UFC career. He had a boring fight on Contender Series where he barely got a contract, and now they're throwing him to the wolves immediately. If I was the UFC and I was controlling Belgari's career, I would be giving him strictly strikers, and it would be fun, semi-entertaining fights because he's 6'5" and he's a kickboxer. He's not ready for a guy like Aszmat. I'm telling you, this is a lock. The question here is, does Aszmat get a finish? I think he does, and I think he should, but Belgari is gigantic. He may be able to eat punches. I'm telling you now, he's not that good. He's not a great, well-rounded fighter yet. I seriously think Aszmat is going to walk through Belgari. Again, this matchmaking doesn't make any sense. We know that Belgari struggles with guys who want to get forward, push forward and pressure him and kind of put him on his back foot. And that is exactly what Aszmat does. Give me Aszmat Bukay, way more experienced, proven UFC level guy. This is a clear mismatch. UFC, what are you doing? Second lock of the week, Aszmat Bukay. Book it. Now, last but not least, before I tell you the last lock of the week, take a minute, like, comment, subscribe, show some love for the channel. We're trying to grow this thing. Also, honorable mention, a guy who would never come anywhere near this video ever. The guy who is quite the opposite of the lock of the week. This guy you should never trust ever. He's fighting at UFC Vancouver on Saturday. Comment right now. I'll give you 5 seconds to comment. See if you can guess it. Kevin Holland. Listen, this video is not even about Kevin Holland. I'm thinking about guys I trust. Immediately, Kevin Holland popped in my head and the lights are flaring. They're saying, don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. Do not trust Kevin Holland. Whatever you're doing. You can ignore everything I said in the video. Just listen to this one part. Kevin Holland is the most inconsistent fighter on the entire UFC roster. Again, I said this in my full card predictions video that's on my channel. If you take Kevin Holland to win, he will go out there and look like it's his first MMA fight ever. It's his first time walking into the gym, the lights are too bright, and he pees down his leg. That's what he does if you bet on him to win. If you pick against Kevin Holland, mark my words, if you bet on Mike Malott at UFC Vancouver, Kevin Holland is going to go out there and look like prime Anderson Silva. He's going to be head kick, knee flying, everything. I'm telling you now, don't do it, man. I've been down that road way too many times. I'm making a video about my most confident picks, and I'm sitting here ranting about Kevin Holland. That's how inconsistent he is. Whatever you do, do not trust Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland might be the first fighter in UFC history that could wake up one day and lose to the lowest ranked guy on the entire roster, and the next day beat a top 5 guy in the division. I'm dead serious. That can't happen. That's enough ranting about Kevin Holland. Let's move on to the third and final lock of the week. And this one, you have to hear me out. I know there's going to be people out there looking at the underdog in this fight being like, man, that sub prop, man, I want that sub. She shouldn't be plus 1,000 for a sub. No. Listen, I'm a huge fan of a submission specialist, especially in women's MMA. There's nothing better than an arm being snapped in women's MMA. I say it all the time. The armbar, that's the best move in women's MMA. Do not fall for the trap. For this lock, we are going to look at the Manon Fiorot taking on Jasmine Jasudavicius. I know people out there are going to be like, man, Jasmine, if you look at her tapology, she's winning a lot. She's winning by submission. Don't fall for it. This fight is a classic striker versus grappler matchup, and I'm telling you, I'm one of those people, I want a submission all the time. I don't know why. I bet it way too much. I'm always overly in on the guys who win by sub. It feels easier than a knockout for some reason. But I'm telling you, I've done this before against Fiorot. She can't be taken down. She literally cannot be taken down. You can't take her down. You can't hold her down. It's not going to happen. And she's fought the highest level fighters in this division. She's coming off a very close fight with the champ, where people argued that Fiorot won that fight. Believe me when I say this, Jasmine Jasudavicius is not going to get this fight to the ground, and if she can't get it to the ground, she can't win. She's going to get picked apart on the feet. Danny Barlow's probably my favorite pick out of these three, but Manon Fiorot is right there. She's not being taken down. I myself have bet Manon Fiorot to lose by submission. I forget who it was to. It can't happen. I watched it with my own eyes. It can't happen. Do not let the DraftKings odds fool you, man. You're going to see plus 1,000 sub for Jasmine. You're going to look at Jasmine's tapology, see 5 submissions, and be like, man, she shouldn't be plus 1,000. No. Get out of there. You got to get out of there. That's going to do it for my 3 locks of the week. We have Danny, left-handed guy Barlow, knockout, book it. Aszmat Bukay taking on that giant freak of nature troll. He looks like Groot. That's what Belgari looks like. He looks like Groot. Don't trust that guy way too much too soon. Manon Fiorot, she can't be taken down. She's fighting someone who wants to take her down. She can't be taken down. What more do I have to tell you? Manon Fiorot is not losing. Book it. If you enjoyed this video, man, like, comment, subscribe. Check out my full card predictions. I'm going to link it in the description. Comment down below some more video ideas. I'm going to start pumping them out. We're going to really grow this thing, man. Let's go! Do not trust Kevin Holland. Do not trust Kevin Holland. Do not